Hello, I'm William Webb and welcome to a review of Michael Pearce's Beast, a phenomenal first feature that is probably just leaving British cinemas right now, so not great timing from me. 27-year-old Moll is trapped living at home on Jersey, which is having its own troubles with a series of grisly murders of young women throughout the previous couple of years. Moll meets and is immediately attracted to the mysterious Pascal Renouf, who may or may not have some sort of connection to the murders. Beast is one of those films that's kind of light on overall events, but actually has a really complex plot. I think it would kind of be spoiling it to talk about it in any depth. So I want to just touch quickly on the bits of the craft of the film that I think are really worth noticing. The first thing to look at in the movie is the performances. You have two kind of strange leads in this film. You have Jessie Buckley and Johnny Flynn. Johnny Flynn is better known as a musician. He kind of came to prominence as an actor in the last couple of years with a show that was originally called Scrotal Recall, a terrible title for an otherwise quite good comedy drama that aired on ITV. Jessie Buckley, on the other hand, first came into the public consciousness as part of I'll Do Anything, where they tried to cast like a Nancy for the Oliver production that Andrew Lloyd Webber was running in the West End at the time. I don't remember watching that, I don't remember thinking anything about that, but I can't believe how good she is in this film. She's such a find. She occupies this bitter, sad, scared, sensuous young woman in a way that's just... it's a powerhouse performance as far as I'm concerned. She really carries the film. Both of them play with this sort of ambiguity that leaves you guessing as to their motivations, their true feelings, and even just the way they interact with each other has this charged chemistry to it that really makes the film work. Pearce is a really self-assured debut director as well. The film has this constant flow to it where every shot just melts into the next one without you even realizing sometimes. And then every now and again, him and the editor, who I can't remember the name of, but who did a really good job on this film, just jar you with these sudden cuts to different environments or different angles in a room even on the same conversation. It's them and the actors who really make the film work, especially when sometimes the plot is a little thin or a tiny bit far-fetched. They really make the thing continue on so that you stop worrying about plot and just start feeling the film. And feeling's the right word for it. There's something sensuous about the film that's also kind of disturbing. It's replete with images of pain. There's self-harm and sexual violence and excessive drinking. It's kind of tough to watch a lot of the time, and yet there's something else in it too, something soft and, dare I say it, romantic. There's one scene where Moll is just eating like a slice of cake or something and she has some crumbs on her face and Pascal just reaches out without asking her permission and just wipes the crumbs off her face with a thumb that's got like a dirty fingernail on it, and she sinks into that touch. And then she holds up her hand and under the pretense of wiping it, you can tell she's just feeling where he's touched her. It's unbelievable how physical those moments are. It reminded me of The Handmaiden by Park Chan-wook in how it balanced this almost romantic, soft, sensual tone with something really disturbing and often very violent. But then that's the central concept of the film. It's about the relationship between Moll and Pascal more than it is about the murders or about Moll and her family. Pascal arrives in her life this stinking, sweaty, dirty force in a clean, controlled and suppressed world of Moll. And the way that they interact with each other more than the events of the film are the true plot of the movie. Is Moll's attachment to Pascal a symptom of her self-destructive behaviour or a way for her to vent that suppressed emotion that she feels? Or is it both? And it's the resolution of that story that really lends Beast its power. So even when it falters somewhat at the finishing line and has a bit of a woolly third act, you still come away feeling wind-whipped and sunstroked by the movie. So go and see Beast if you can, if it is still in UK cinemas. I'm pretty sure it's not, so guilty as charged for me, but it should be on the BFI player soon as it was partially funded by them. If you've seen Beast, please let me know down below what you think about it. I'd love to find out what you thought. That's it from me. Have a good one. See you later.